Because if you're gonna fight fire with fire, who better to do it with than with the brother beside you? Only the Brave is a new flick from Joseph Kosinski starring Josh Brolin, Miles Teller, Jeff Bridges, Jennifer Connelly, James Badge Dale, Taylor Kitsch. Am I missing somebody? So many characters. Only the Brave tells the story of Eric Mark and his team of the Granite Mountain Hot Shots, how they became to be Hot Shots, how they fought together side by side in many fires, saving many lives, most notably in the Yarnell Hill fire. This is Joseph Kosinski's first time doing a based on a true story flick. He's known for very glossy science fiction flicks like Oblivion or Tron Legacy. Here he tones all the special effects down and focuses on a character-driven flick. The heart of the story comes from Josh Brolin, and he's fantastic as Eric Marsh, the leader, the Papa Bear, the one that everybody relies in, the one that truly believes in them, and he handles it with charm, heart, and a lot of charisma. Now, the Granite Mountain Hot Shots had a lot of people in their team, so they can only focus on so many people and their backstories. Most notably, Eric Marsh is a leader, and the relationship he's having with his wife, played by Jennifer Connelly, focusing on the troubles in their relationship as he's always going to fight fires, not knowing for sure if he's going to come home. We also see what she does for a living, which is taking care and rescuing beaten and tortured horses. It's a really nice touch for a female character, actually giving her depth and character development and a backstory. Jeff Bridges is back doing his country thing like he did in True Grit, Kingsman, and all these other country movies. He's the one that gives the Hot Shots a chance for the evaluation so they can be Hot Shots, and he's very charismatic. He's very fun. He's very country. Like I said, there's not a lot of people to focus on when it comes to actual Granite Mountain Hot Shots, so they mostly focus on Miles Teller's character, which is also a nice subplot in the movie because it's a redemption story. His character is a known drug addict around town that's trying to turn his life around after finding out that he's having a child. Josh Brolin sees the potential, sees a lot of himself in him, so he gives him a chance. And it's a nice redemption story, seeing the whole team kind of pick on him. Most notably, Taylor Kitsch's character, who's very funny, but he's kind of an asshole who's always picking on him, and those two are the ones that actually form more of a brotherhood than anybody else. So you don't see a lot of action, not a lot of firefighting, not a lot of gung-ho, let's get this done. The charisma from the team is there, but you don't actually see a lot of the fighting. You see more of their training, you see more of the actual protocol that they take to put down the fires, which they use actual fire to stop fire, which is very interesting that a lot of people I'm sure don't know about. Now, it's a movie that takes its time and builds a lot of character development, which is a nice choice. A lot of people that are expecting a lot of firefighters or a lot of action, they think that maybe this is like an act of valor type movie. It's close, but it's not. They do a lot of praising of these people. They always pat them on the back. We believe in you. The movie shoehorns that a lot. The movie starts off a bit clunky, but if you give it a chance, it's a nice portrayal of these people, of the good heart that they had, of just wanting to do better, save lives, take care of their town. So the standouts of this movie are Josh Brolin and Miles Teller. A bit Taylor Kitsch, but what about the action? Like I said, there's not a lot of action, but when it happens, it's very realistic. They don't over the top the situation. They don't try to make an action fest out of it, but that means that there's actual real stakes. So when something does happen, you really care. You start getting on the edge of your seat. All in all, this is a nice character portrayal and tribute to actual heroes that fought with their lives. I found it very entertaining, very, very clunky, and they shoehorned the whole hero thing a bit. These characters and their brotherhood and their relationship and their chemistry is really what saves the movie. The action is a lot of fun at first, and it becomes very terrifying by the end. Josh Brolin and Miles Teller are fantastic in this flick. The supporting cast really hold their own. A lot of people should start giving Taylor Kitsch a second chance. For the first time doing a character-based flick for Joseph Kosinski, I think he did a very good job. I'm gonna give this flick a solid 3 out of 5 stars. Well, once again, guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you see here, click like at the bottom. Go to our SoundCloud page for our more extensive reviews. This is Ray from LiveWire, and once again, thanks for watching.